Last reason why I wanted to tell David not to fly is because Jesus heard David. I'm going to pause right there because I know there are some theologians in here who says I've gotten my theology all mixed up now, because David is 1,000 years before Jesus. But I come to tell you, Jesus heard David. You remember in the 8th chapter of St. John, when Jesus was speaking to the multitudes and they began to question him about his genealogy. He says to them, when they said, we are of the seed of Abraham. You remember Jesus said, before Abraham was, I am. And I am in the Greek translation, IA.wmv, which means I am God. And since Jesus says before Abraham was, I am, then I need to tell somebody that Jesus heard David. And the reason why I know that Jesus heard David, because Jesus says later on, some 1,000 years later, to make sure that Tate never wants to fly away, to make sure that Epps never wants to fly away, to make sure that Kirk never wants to fly away. He says, come unto me, all ye that are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. So I said to David, David, don't fly. But I couldn't talk David out of wanting to fly, because David felt that the emancipation from his enemies would be established in a new environment. And so he said, I will fly away to be at rest. But my brothers and sisters, I've held you long enough. Thank you for being patient, and thank you for being kind. But when I looked at this text in the Hebrew interlinear translation, it was not a statement of relief, but it really was a request of deliverance. Because in the King James Version, it's a statement, oh, that I had wings like a dove. But in the Hebrew interlinear translation, it says, who will give me wings so that I might fly away and be at rest. So since David really asked the question about who will give him wings, I decided to entertain David's request. Yes, my Lord. And I said, well, David, since you want to fly, why don't you ask for the wings of an eagle? Yeah, the eagle, I got a preaching feeling here tonight. Yes, my Lord, the eagle is able to fly higher than any bird. Ain't God all right? Ooh, Lord, the eagle is able to fly in the midst of a storm. Yes, my Lord, but not only is an eagle able to fly in a storm, that same old eagle is able to fly above a storm. Ain't God all right? But I heard David say, Tate, I don't want the wings of an eagle. I said, why don't you want the wings of an eagle? He said, because I've had too many storms in my life. Ain't God all right? Oh, Well, David, since you don't want the wings of an eagle, why don't you take the wings of an hawk? Ain't God all right? A hawk is able to flying above yonder sea, see his prey down in the sea, swoop down, grab his prey, and take it back up to yonder sky. Ain't God all right? And David said, Tate, I don't want the wings of a hawk. I said, why don't you want the wings of a hawk? He said, because I've had too many ups and downs in my life. Yes, my Lord. Good evening now, y'all. I heard him say, if I had the wings of a dove, the wings of a dove represents purity. Ain't God all right? The wings of a dove represents the presence of the Almighty God. I'm closing here, warrior, but there may be somebody here who feels like David felt. You're tired of being tired, sick of being sick, ready to throw in the towel, but I come to tell you, don't fly. Ain't God all right? I know you're ready to turn off the lights of your life, but I come to tell you, don't fly. Ain't God all right? I come to tell you, be not dismayed. Can I go ahead and preach live here? Be not dismayed. Whatever betide, God will. I wish I had a witness here. God will. Shucks, y'all. Hey, hey, hey. God will take care of you. Anybody here know he can? Anybody here know he's able? Won't he walk with you through the valley and the shadows of death? Won't he hold you? Won't he pick you up, turn you around? Ain't he all right? Shucks, y'all. Ain't he all right? Yeah, yeah. I know he's all right. Ain't he all right? Ain't he all right? Stay where you are. Hold on. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, don't fly. Say, neighbor, don't give up. The storm is going to pass over. The storm is going to pass over. Storm is going to pass over. Yeah, yeah. Ain't he all right? Don't fly. Don't fly. Don't fly. Don't fly. Can I tell you what to do? And I'm going to my seat. Just grab his hand, tie a knot, and just hold on. Just hold on. Storm may rise, wind may blow, lightning may flash, but just hold on. Can you help me say it? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Won't it do it? Rock in a weary land, shout in the time of storm, friend when you're friendless, hope when you're hopeless. Ain't he all right? Ain't be all right. Ah, yeah. You can't make me doubt him. I know too much about him. Do I have one witness who don't mind testifying that the Lord will make a way somehow, somehow, somehow? Touch your neighbor and tell your neighbor somehow, somehow, he will. He will. Now shout about it. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Hey. Oh. Though the storm keep on raging in my life,